The following video is not quite the deep dive I had originally planned for this video. That material got incredibly dense very quickly, and I started to get wind of some other things that are about to happen in these various media groups. So for now, the video that you're about to see touches the surface of what I believe is happening right now. At least that's what my analysis suggests. So here we are, and I'll probably be doing a deeper dive in the future. Anyway, here's the video. So it has begun. The long-anticipated culling of the major media companies is out in the open, and the one that's getting the most attention right now is Warner Media. Why is this happening, and why is this the one that's being covered? Let's talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the CultureCasino!
Clearing out divisions that have clear redundancy is a smart choice for corporations. After a merger or acquisition, keeping or promoting the best folks into the right positions of the new organization is actually really important. Believe it or not, this is something that happens every time. It's incredibly predictable, and you knew it was going to happen when these mergers occurred. Warner's new parent company, AT&T, is now more focused on its profitability and growth than it is on sending the right message. Restructuring your newly acquired assets allow you to streamline and remove inefficiency. This will improve the bottom line, of course, and fulfill your fiduciary duty to your investors, which is key. There are opportunities to remove people that make questionable or harmful decisions. In fact, as mentioned in a recent Clownfish TV segment, there are even outsourced HR companies that are popping up all around that are specializing in eliminating or preventing the hiring of woke or politically motivated employees. Now, AT&T did a thoughtful review of everything that was in their media assets, everything that they'd recently acquired, and developed a multifaceted plan to create more profitable divisions. In fact, the new CEO, Kilar, is doing an extraordinary job of putting the right people in the right place and promoting the folks that needed to be in better positions to begin with. So far, they've eliminated 6 top executive positions, and of those, they were probably more than just a little bit redundant, and at the same time they're eliminating another 600 to 800 employees in this round of restructuring, which other people call layoffs. But Ann Sarnoff, whose position has changed to the head of Warner Media Studio and Networks Group, wished the recent departures of these other EVPs the very best in their next chapters. These cuts were as strategic as the cuts in the elimination of the divisions within the DC group. And we've been talking about that for, the last couple of days at least the last 2 days. Jason Kilar, the new CEO that I mentioned before, has been talking about this restructure for some time. In fact, we knew this was coming for several weeks now, if not over a month. Warner's heading back to a consumer-facing operation and away from wholesaling its content to others, which makes perfect sense because they have a huge streaming service they need to fill with content. So eliminating the positions and consolidating the roles in their executive structure streamlines the reporting for everybody and removes the need for duplication of distribution operations. Now, we need to talk about the fact that AT&T isn't the only company that's doing this. In fact, every major media group right now and their parent companies is eliminating staff. In fact, 8 days ago or so, another round of layoffs hit NBC Universal, whose parent company is Comcast. And that round of layoffs was actually closer to 3,000 people. That's a lot more than 800. And those folks that are losing their employment are pretty much out in the wind because those jobs are not going to be found anywhere else with everybody else restructuring. And these cuts, of course, were largely blamed on the pandemic effects, but in the words of their CEO, Jeff Shell, we're going through a restructuring. Gonna hear that a lot, I think. Disney has restructured their Fox properties that they acquired in the purchase of 20th Century Fox, and they are about to lay off even more employees and remove divisions entirely to eliminate wasteful redundancy. To that end, you will see even established divisions within the Disney company itself suffering quite a few cutbacks, and at least one being outright eliminated. Viacom CBS is currently restructuring as well. They're also rebranding over the coming months, and it's set for another round of employment reductions as well. My personal hopes include that the persons responsible for turning Star Trek into Murder Trek and Cartoon Drek get eliminated, but I'm afraid that's not financially viable for them yet. It's pretty close, though. While it's unknown who will walk out the door with a box of work memories from these other media giants, we do know that the ones that are walking out of DC right now, and the DC properties that we've heard about, were heavily responsible for the terrible turn in the comics and the content over the past few years. These are the parties that attack their consumers and characterize them as is and phobes. I think it's important to observe who gets released from their influential positions, especially the ones that are coming in the future. If we see more examples of what happened at DC, we are likely witnessing the beginning of the cleanup in Hollywood that they absolutely need to do to keep their investors happy. If I ran these companies, this would be what I would be doing. So tell me what you think. Do these recent restructuring schemes and their changes reflect that there are better things on the horizon? I think so. I think they do. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today. I really do appreciate your time. Be sure to support all the wonderful creators out there here on the YouTube platform, because there are plenty of them. I get an opportunity to hang out with a lot of them during the course of the week, so do take the time to check them out and give them the support that they deserve. Again, as I mentioned before, I thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, because, hey, it's a few minutes of your time every day. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands. I'll be doing that for a little while longer. We'll see. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.